Hey guys, so today I'm going to share with you how we as roll-ups and acquisitions, entrepreneurs and advisors operate daily to grow our businesses. Now look, in the end of the day, this life, or I think in general, entrepreneurial life, or just being successful in whatever endeavor you want to get to in life, I think it's all about habit. And it's all about creating non-negotiable habits that eventually create the results that you want, right? If you want to get massive results that most of the people that you know are not able to get, you gotta do things that most people are not willing to do. So today I'm going to share with you the habits that I stick to for the last 5 years or so to work on more than $500 million worth of acquisitions. And I know that if you follow those habits, this can create a movement here of a lot of people out there that are focused on roll-ups, on acquisitions as an entrepreneur and as an advisor. And it's not just a movement, it's a movement of people who are strategic thinkers, big thinkers and doers, connectors of people and businesses and investors. Well, in the end of the day, we just want to strive to be the best in business and life. All right, so let's dive into it. I'll share with you what worked with me. And in the end of the day, remember what sets us apart from a lot of people. And I think what set me apart in the last few years from a lot of people I met who tried and failed, it's our daily habits. Call it my credo, right? And these are the principles that guide us and can elevate you as well from a good entrepreneur to a great one, right? So today I'm going to share with you each one of them. So let's start with them. So our credo. So what it looks like. First one is we do daily meditation. So what that means, we start our day with meditation. Every day that I meditate, every day that I take time to connect with something greater than myself, call it God, call it universe, call it the light, call it whatever you want to call it, I feel like my day is literally 10 times better. Like I literally feel if I'm not meditating like 2 or 3 days in a row, I feel different. Right? So this practice, this meditation, it's not a spiritual habit. I mean, it is, but to get there, it's probably going to take you time to feel like it's spiritual unless you used to do it. But it's more to sharpen our awareness. It helps us identify with our thoughts, words, and actions, right? And find out what thoughts, words, and actions serve us versus not, right? So that's the biggest thing here. Even if you're just getting started, it's like, how can you get your thoughts, and I'm sorry, again, writing and talking at the same time is not really easy. Give it a try. And actions. So it's being aware of our thoughts, words, and actions. And try it. Close your eyes. Like I do it in silence mostly every day. I do have some meditations that I listen to every now and then when I feel like I need like an external push. But my best ones are when it's complete silence. When I wake up in the morning at like 5, and I'm just with the Creator, right? And I mean, I've been doing meditations for years now. I've been doing Vipassana retreats more than 15 years ago now, my first one. I've done the Joe Dispenza retreats. I've done tons of other spiritual books and retreats and whatnot, and psychedelic retreats and whatever you want to do, ayahuasca and LSD and whatever. Literally everything that I heard about it might help me, I've done it probably. And there's nothing like coming back to the regular daily meditation, 20-minute now. At this time, and again, it's in cycles in my life, but I found out I at least need to start my day with 20 minutes of meditation and my day would look completely different. Like my life will look completely different. I will live from not a reactive state, but from more of a someone who's initiating life, who's responsive to life. So like this, 20 minutes a day minimum, and if you can do 3 times a day, even better. Even if you go down to 15 or 10 minutes per session, I'm telling you, it will change your life. Because you could be aware of your thoughts, words, and action. If you don't see something you like, you just you focus on it, you're aware of it, and you let it go. All right. So, second thing, in our roll-ups and acquisitions, entrepreneurial and advisory credo is every day we work daily on personal branding. So we need to build a personal brand because in the end of the day, if you're just networking, it's not just about collecting contacts, it's about making genuine connections. And the best way to make genuine connections with people is to put yourself out there for people to get to know you and find you. So every day I try to at least dedicate time to reach out at this point with videos, with posts, with messages, and engage with the community, with my community, and offer a value. Because remember, your network is your net worth, and if you put yourself out there, you'll find out that the right people will want to find you, right? So what can you do to do daily videos or posts, some articles, or if it's Twitter or x.com, right? Or LinkedIn, can you do posts? Now, I can be much better at it. For me, YouTube is my kind of like go-to at this point, like with shorts and whatnot, but I'm trying to get back to these habits of doing longer ones because I feel like I can express myself better, I can connect with people better. Like the connections I'm getting from people it's amazing. Seriously, my channel is not big, but I'm getting messages from, I sent to our advisory network last week. I got a message from a public company CEO who's looking to do acquisitions, right? Out of the blue. And I had people like that from tons of other great companies. So that's the second thing, right? Third thing is we work out daily. Now, let's talk about fitness, right? I don't care who you are, how old are you, and what do you look like, but it's more about, look, even at the busiest day, find time. I'm trying to find time to do a quick workout. It can even be 10-minute stretch or a few push-ups or pull-ups or squats, like body squats, whatever you can do. It's about keeping the body, like when you take care of your body, it helps the mind stay sharp and focused. Like you'll find out, if, at least for me personally, if I'm not working out for again, 2 days, 3 days in a row, I feel like shit, right? So it's again, getting your mind sharp and focused and letting go of steam. Especially if you work hard, it's really, really difficult to contain a level of intensity if you work unless you work out. Okay, so fourth thing in our credo is we eat clean. If you're always tired, you have a brain fog, you can't think, you can't stay focused. Remember, we are what we eat, right? And things like counting calories or macros. If you're trying to lose weight, that's the first thing you want to focus on, right? Or eating at a deficit if you want to maintain sharpness, right? If you want to build muscle, it's a different story. You need to work out in the gym, strong, get your macros right. But if you want to eat for performance, like mental performance, you need to eat at a deficit, you need to eat the right macros. We are what we eat, and you want to eat clean, right? Not processed food. Every meal is an opportunity to fuel our bodies for focus. So it's not about restriction, it's about making informed choices that will make you be more focused so you can do your life work, so you can make an impact. By the way, if you're watching this until now, let me know in the comments what you think should be in this credo, and we might get to it soon, but let me know what would you add to the credo, to the steps here. I'm going to have 10, by the way, but let me know what you think and what it should look like for roll-ups and acquisition entrepreneurs and advisor. Fifth one is we're working on getting deal flow. Get deal flow every day. If you're looking to buy businesses or advise and connect between businesses, acquisitions, every day we got to work on our deal flow. Deal flow is our lifeline. So we constantly need to seek new opportunities, analyze the market, make connections that bring value. Like deal flow means being proactive about your work in roll-ups and acquisitions, right? And there are basically two ways to do deal flow. It's either outreach or it's some kind of a content, personal brand related, right? So you either put content out there basically, or you do outreach. And there's a lot of channels to do outreach and a lot of channels to do personal brand content, but it's one of those. So every day. Next one in our list is, you guess? It's closing transactions. So every day you gotta make choices. You gotta have standard. I'm going out there, I'm closing transactions. And it doesn't happen by chance, obviously, right? It's a result of diligent work, of doing the deal flow, of understanding the nuances of negotiation, and always striving to win-win outcomes, and always doing follow-ups, right? So that means, if your deal flow is good, you always follow up. You need to improve your skills, negotiation skills. negotiation and sales in general. Those are the skills. But constantly you got to check, okay, what do I have from my deal flow? And guess what? If you don't have anyone to work on closing or follow up with, then you need to do a better job in your deal flow, right? All right, so then on our list is, what we do next is we support our clients / partners. So if you're an advisor or a roll-up entrepreneur, your client could be other business owners. Your client can be, or partners could be financial institutions or investors, right? So it's clients / partners, whatever you want to call them. But it's all those people that are involved in the deal. Either if you're an advisor, buyers and sellers. If you're an entrepreneur, it's the investors, it's the banks, it's the deal. All of those are your potential partners / clients in this case, right? Like that's our tribe. That's the people we want to constantly communicate with. And we want to support them relentlessly. Like instead of thinking about us, we want to think, okay, we wake up, what can we do to support them? Because when they succeed, we succeed, right? So it's creating this ecosystem of constantly supporting them, and there's reciprocity with our members, right? So it's constantly thinking, okay, what can I do to help them, right? How can I help? How can I serve my people? Number 8, after we work hard, guess what's the thing you will probably need to do to continue to work hard is reframing. And reframing, again, thoughts, words, and actions in a positive way. Positive reframing. Reframing is going to be the biggest powerful tool, I think, alongside meditation that you'll have, because we got to look at things that everything happened for our good, for the best, and challenges are opportunities in disguise to help us grow. So if you look at yourself as a victim and not the creator and not as someone who's in control of your life and responsible for your life, then you're constantly going to check your thoughts and you're going to overthink stuff into the negativity, right? If you overthink, you're going to fail. If you overthink, you're confused. If you're confused, you're failing. So this mindset shift is a game changer. Every time you catch yourself thinking something negative, reframe it. Say, no, I'm not that. I'm in control. I'm powerful. Like reframing affirmations and good ones. So you're positive and you decide on the reality you want to see. Next one, number 9, is we respect our look and feel. So what that means, right? It means we honor ourselves, first of all, by looking and feeling our best. Like how you present yourself to the world when you go out there and making a meeting. It's all going to be a reflection of our self-respect, our self-love, our self-dedication, our thoughts. Back to reframing. Do we think that we're a victim, that everything will work and against us? Or do we think that the universe is with us? Everything is for the best. We respect ourselves. We love ourselves. We don't afraid to put ourselves out there, right? When you leave your house, are you dressing like the person you want to be? Are you walking like the person you want to be? Are you talking like the person you want to be? And not cursing, for example, right? Are you living in a house that respects you? And obviously some of those things take time, but you got to slowly think about it. What would the person who love himself and respect himself would do? Number 10, we embrace technology, and in our case now the AI. We embrace AI and technology. We gotta be in the forefront of technology. It's gonna give you an edge, especially with where we're going with AI, because it's about leveraging the best tools to enhance our efficiency and effectiveness. Like I invested in an AI company that's soon going to allow you to do all your personal brand content out there with your face or someone else's face, like with an AI influencer. So if you're not going to be on top of it, you're going to have tons of AI influencers basically taking your place. So we slowly got to be on top of those things with AI, with automations, with follow-ups, all those things to help us make sure we're not left behind. So I'm probably going to expand on this credo over time and slowly going to show you consistency in my actions and work and word on what I'm doing daily to do those things. But this is the credo to become roll-ups and acquisitions entrepreneur and advisor. This is what helped me facilitate and being involved in more than $500 million worth of deals in the last 5-6 years. All right, those are the habits that drive the success. If you're going to follow this and you're going to commit to this every single day without negotiating yourself out for 1 or 2 days for binge eating or drinking too much or doing stupid stuff. And don't get me wrong, probably play hard work hard, play hard is probably something we should add here, because I'm definitely something play hard, work hard. Like, trust me, I travel too much, probably all over the place, but right now I'm at a cycle and time in my life where I'm back to focus, right? So this is probably what I'm focused on more right now with the work hard part, but there's nothing wrong with playing hard every now and then, but you got to figure out and remember that you play hard when you achieved something, right? So it's a way for you to celebrate and go back to work. So it's a way for you to renew yourself and go back to work, not in a way for you when you go to a vacation and need to have a vacation from your vacation after you're back, right? Anyway, and remember, in the end of the day, it's not about what we do, it's about who we are and what we become by having those habits. So if you resonate with it, let me know in the comments below what you resonated with the most. I hope you enjoyed it. I love you. Go make some action and create the life you want, guys. I love you. Bye-bye.